What up, my ninja?
What's going on, my ninja?
Baka baka! Oh, we're doing this. There we go. We did a thing, and point is, hello people, hello world, welcome to my ninja. This is our show. Talk about what? Because it's dope. And yeah, this is episode 5. Is it 5? 5. Is it 5? I think
It's 4. It's 5.
It's 5.
I'm just messing with him.
It's 5. It's 5. Episode 5. I'm not even for you, jerk. Episode 5. So yeah, it's actually a one-off. We typically do couplets of series, like the training wheel series before.
The sushi series, where we kind of walk y'all through, what anime is and different types of ways that it's evolved over time.
Yeah.
And now, we're actually giving you GTA.
Okay. GTA, we're doing a review system today. We're reviewing some hot stuff because stuff is hot right now. We gotta, it's actually summertime basically, and it's hot.
Yeah.
So we thought we should, be of that ilk nature and match and talk about.
Your words are throwing me off today. Ilk nature. Y'all heard of that before? The ilk nature.
No, I said ilk and nature of that nature.
We'll
like
see. We got a hot one for you today. It's called Yasuke. And it's new.
Yasuke, probably, I guess. I don't speak Japanese.
That's a good way to put it, though. Or say it.
Yeah.
I respect your attempt. It's hot because one of the things it's kind of rare. It's not normal that you see a character who's black or from the African continent
and historically inspired.
Yeah, Yasuke is a real person.
Well, his given name was Yasuke. We don't really know his real name, but
Well, they
whatever.
do. I think they say it. They do allude to it.
They allude to it. They touch on it a little bit, but yeah.
Just touch on it.
Okay, they talk a lot about his past.
We know that we're so excited, but are you excited? Because I am too smooth.
Are you?
The smooth person.
And I am the much man, but for real, I'm too much.
And we're gonna do our thing. So check it out. Yasuke. Let's jump right in, bro.
Yasuke. Hype. Yasuke or Yasuke. One of those, whatever given name he had in the show. So yeah, it's about a black samurai dude. Not that black samurai dude, but like an African. That's my man right there. African dude. And he was an African dude, but was like a vassal. That means slave. No, it doesn't. But that means point is, he was a vassal that became a samurai, and he has a past with an honor. With honor is important, and he's working those cyborgs. And you saw that girl, lady, not that one, Shiojito. He protects this lady or them right there because of honor. And there's some magic people that are bad, and he fights magic people that are bad. So this is a historical person. Yasuke was a real person, but they didn't have mechs and magic back in the day. So yeah. Yasuke.
What you just heard was the premier service that we at My Ninja are offering. Too Much's Notes.
Too much notes.
Yeah, Too Much's Notes or Too Much Notes?
Too much notes.
And as you've already seen, it's a pretty succinct, precise, his description so vivid, so accurate, that you need not watch any other trailer in your life for any other show.
Ever.
And we give it to you for the full and generous price of...
Subscriptionship. Is that
this word? Yeah.
Yes.
Yasuke.
Review.
Now, we've already given you a little bit of synopsis, but what about the strengths and struggles of the show? I'm just gonna tell you what I think the strengths are, and you let me know how you feel.
Word.
We're gonna do that? Cool.
Word.
Bet. Animation was on point.
Stamp.
Voice acting was on point.
Stamp.
Shout out to Lakeith Stanfield. You did a great job. Soundtrack was fitting. And yeah.
Nah, Ninja. Non-ninja. I mean, it did it, but it didn't do the job. It did it, but it didn't do the job.
What's
the reason? The reason. It wasn't bad. It lifted it, but it didn't lift it to glorious magnitude. So, it's non-ninja.
Your voice is like.
So the only reason I'm saying non-ninja, I'm not saying I don't mess with that per se, but that kind of funk pop ain't for everybody. It ain't for everybody. Ain't for everybody. I've heard some people that I've congregated and.
So you're saying like in battle scenes it didn't captivate you enough, or it didn't support those scenes?
I'm saying the intro grew on me. I like the intro now, but at first I was like,
pretty cool.
At first I was like, okay, but it grew on me. But it didn't exponentially grab and I'm trying to think of a word here. It didn't size it up and make it way better. It ain't make it gas. It was I. Fair.
Sad to say, that's literally the strengths that I got for it. So let's what are your strengths?
Done. I thought the fight choreography was pretty cool. The fight choreography was frankly A1. And that's it.
Come on.
That's it. All I'm saying about this guy, I'm saying about Sasuke guy to this guy and y'all and you, is that
and you and y'all's
everything that he said so far that was dope, I co-signed and stamped. I have nothing else outside of that to recommend about this show. Struggles time, same scene. Woo. The struggles were like, the story wasn't very well baked. It wasn't developed. The plot was, I'm not gonna say weak, but it was lacking.
And even the characters, a lot of the characters aren't very likable, and it's not through the fault of their own design, but more so the viewer doesn't have the time to really form an opinion.
Yes, and to expound on that sentence, it's 26 episodes. This show should have been a 26 episode season. I think that would have suited it far better versus 6.
I would kind of describe this show as kind of like chewing gum. It's not feeding you or anything like that, but you're chewing on it. There's the flavor is there in the beginning, like, whoa, okay. It has the flash and substance of like 5 gum, channel the experience.
Okay.
And after a solid, a minute of the experience, you kind of see through it. It's just now they're taking
the flavor,
literally using your jaw muscles
but
to just
at the same time
process it.
This is a struggle. It was entertaining, but it wasn't riveting. I didn't want to see, next episode. I was like, next scene or next episode. Pause. I don't know. Want some popcorn?
For viewers like us, people of color, like for us, black people. Who watch anime, when you've got a character like this, who comes from the African continent, you don't usually see a main character like that in anime.
Super rare.
It's incredibly rare.
I mean, aside from this being a historically influenced anime, aside from that, there are very few animes with an African protagonist. Mind you, Afro Samurai was better. But that was a character who was probably just black of some unknown origin in a fictional world.
Just happened to be black.
In this universe of Yasuke, he was from the continent of Africa. So it's not quite the same. It's like history, stuff that's real to our world versus fictitious stuff of Afro Samurai. So it just hit home different, is all I'm trying to say.
Him being black was circumstantial. Can we end that?
Purely.
There you go. That's our strengths and that's our struggles. So now, after just a little bit of, you see we feel strongly about this.
Yeah.
And I think this leads up to our
grade review.
GTA.
Critical mass. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we talked about the strengths and the struggles of Yasuke, man.
Yeah.
And so it's time to give our personal assessments, our ratings, for the JITA, the GTA.
The G, the T, or the A.
Or the A. And honestly, I don't know about
but how you want to do this?
Yeah, let's just same time.
Just face art.
Face off. That's a movie. Face off. Face to face time.
And then we're just gonna
3, 2, 1.
I ain't mad.
Okay. Okay, but why ain't you mad? Why ain't you mad?
I ain't mad because it's not gas, but it's not trash either. It's novelty in the sense that I don't want to say a cult classic, but again, it's like a movie that, you know what? I respect the attempt. I respect the attempt. Because ultimately it wasn't horrible. It still had the visual aspects to it.
Okay.
I didn't not like Yasuke. The fact that we're talking about it, the fact that people will tell others to talk about it is at least worth a watch.
Okay.
So you cannot be mad either.
All right, smooth person. And I guess for me, I was entertained. As I said per my reviewer type last episode, if you can entertain me, that's something you got going on right there.
Okay.
And I was entertained. I wasn't riveted and captivated because the plot was just shallow and hollow and
wasn't
not
deep.
Really, wasn't deep. But I was entertained ultimately. And Yasuke as an OG protagonist, he was pretty cool. Yeah. Pretty cool. Even honor is a thing. I can respect honor. I try to be honorable myself. I'm just not a samurai. But I say that to say,
everybody loves a character who kicks butt.
Everybody, unless they're like bad guys. Oh no, bad guys too. Yeah. So overall, it's alright. I ain't mad at that.
We ain't mad.
We ain't mad.
We ain't mad according to the Jitta. So, Yasuke. My ninjas.
All our ninjas.
Looking back, we ran, or we did,
a jitta
on Yasuke.
Yeah.
And we came to the conclusion that, for us, we ain't mad.
We ain't mad.
Is it still worth a watch? Of course.
Is it? Yeah, yeah.
6 episodes is not that long. If it were a whole season or 2 seasons at that, then we would definitely give you all the hall pass.
Furthermore, it's not just 6 episodes. It's also easily available for access and viewership.
Netflix, y'all.
Netflix.
Take somebody's password. They don't care.
I mean, I'm not going to say I never did that. I'm not going to play Never Have I Ever.
No one asked you, but it sounds like you want to incriminate
Point
yourself.
is, it's available, and we gave it a mad. So that's this episode, basically.
Yeah. And Too Much earlier said that this episode was a one-off on Jitta, but it was actually, on episode 4, we said that we were going to cover a slice of life anime.
Yeah, but this is our show. We do what we want.
Yeah.
So we're doing back-to-back one-offs. So what we saying?
We're doing another Jitta. You're going to have to like it no matter what.
Yeah, because
it's for Demon Slayer.
Mugen Train, the movie.
Not just the movie. The highest grossing anime of all time.
All time, and we've been around for a long time.
So, ride with us, y'all. Until then, stay up, my ninja.
Beautiful.